Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome back to another one of our live streams. I've got Leoni back with us today to do
Hello.
another material study, and this is one that we've been wanting to do for a long time. I have anyway. I think it was
Yeah.
discussed in like our first ever material study. We've been just waiting for October to come around. Um, but I hope you're all doing well and looking forward to it as well. Um, in a few minutes, I'm currently uploading the references and everything to Discord. It's taking a while because they are pretty thick. It's like 128 megs, so it's going to take a little while. But hang in there, and I'll let you guys know when they are available to grab. But until then, Leonie, would you like to sort of take it away and do your introduction?
Yeah. Hey guys. It's good to be back. Last week we did another
Mm,
one of these studies.
yeah,
So it's weird to think that we are already in October. It seems like it was yesterday we started doing this.
yeah.
This will be our sixth uh study.
Hmm.
So like every time I will explain the rules that we are going to follow. We are going to use references for everything that we're going to do. So it's like observation study. So take your time, observe your reference, and try to understand what you're looking at. Try to separate what is material property from light property, because light can have color, can have other things that are influencing the color of the material. So try to separate this in your mind, and don't go to details too soon. So we are going to be zoomed out almost all times. Okay. So we already did some studies. We did metal, we did donut, we did lava, glass, and stone was the last one that we
Hmm.
did. You can check these other studies in the YouTube channel,
Yes.
Mooncolony. Yes. So this is the base that we are always starting with this. And today we're going to do like a Halloween one. Uh, so this was pretty intense looking at references for this. Uh, we are going to do some gory stuff, some kind of skin, flashy material with the eyeball coming
Hmm.
out of this window, right?
Yeah.
So this was the one of the first ideas we had for materials. So we are going to do that in roughly 1 hour, and then we are going to apply this study to this head that I prepared for you. This is like a zombie head. So it's just trying to apply that material study in this one. So it will be fun.
Yeah.
Uh, Jaden is uploading the file, so you have access to this if you want to join
Hmm.
while we are painting, or if you want to do later. Oh, don't worry. Yes.
Yeah.
So let me just position this. Okay, take it away.
Yeah. I was just going to say that those files are going to stay available for as long as uh, the channel is up. So if
Yeah.
you want to go back to this later, if you're watching this after the stream, then they'll still be there. Feel free to grab them. They'll just be in the Twitch text channel in Discord. So by all means,
Yeah.
come in and take them.
So uh, this was a pretty intense to looking at references for this because I was like, oh, I don't want to go too overboard
Hmm.
with gory stuff. Like, because if you go this route, you can find very disgusting images.
Yeah.
So what I found here is like pig skin and meat a little bit, because have a similar texture to human skin or something. And this is like a 3D material that I found on Google, but you can also find a bunch of these types of uh, materials in ArtStation.
Hmm.
Uh, People use it for 3D, but we can use as reference sometimes. I tend not to go for other artists' work. I tend to prefer photos, but sometimes like these eyeballs are also 3D objects. It's easier, right, to
Yeah.
understand and see. And this is a photo of a sky or something, just to have a sense of like how the material changes, how color can change. So this is some of our references. I think in this one we can be a little creative. Probably I will make like the material a little more rotten or something because it's Halloween. But I think this is enough references for us.
Yeah.
So my idea will be to have the rocket uh, somewhat like this, like flashy and maybe bent a little bit. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
I tend
Uh,
to start directly with color, uh, but if you're more comfortable with that, like doing uh, like value study first, you can start in black and white and then try to apply color. But I
mhm.
tend to go with color right away. And also, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
something
That's
that I do uh, confuses you for some reason, just ask.
yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, feel free to ask any questions. That's something that I like about this session. These sessions is that we normally get quite a lot of good ones. So by all means. Uh,
Yeah. For
uh,
this one, I think I will go straight to trying to find the the texture and the variation color all at the same time. So I'm not separating too much the process like I normally do. So like if something that I do confuses you for some reason, you can ask. I'll probably make the bottom part a little more purplish, even with a little bit of blue hue. I think is nice, kind of gross.
yeah. Let me. Sorry, I'm still trying to get these references uploaded. They're getting there. They're getting there.
Drawing skin and flesh materials, things like that. This is, I would say that closer to my comfort zone because we do a bunch of characters, so we are
Yeah.
used to draw folds and like shading in skin. Yeah,
Mhm.
think about light and shadow, subsurface scattering, all of these things on skin. So it's, I think it will be easy, uh, but I can also prove me wrong and like struggle with this just because I said it.
yeah. I I find that like when you look at pig skin and stuff, which is what we have as references, is that their skin is almost what a child would think of as skin, where it's just pink, you know, whereas human skin I
Ah, yeah,
feel is a lot more is a lot more complicated to color match.
yeah, yeah. It's more about texture
Mm,
than color itself. It's more like how it reacts to light, how it's kind of smooth in a similar way as a
yeah.
human skin can be.
Mhm.
That's like it's like I said, you can do this starting with black and white, and then you can apply whatever color
Color you want.
hue on top. You can, for example, I really enjoy making like completely weird skin tones like blue and purple and things like that, or green.
Yeah.
Uh, you can choose whatever color you want.
Mhm.
Actually, I think green is nice for zombie things like
Yeah.
or purple also. Purple is nice.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Alan says hi. Hi, Alan. Um, Hi,
Hello.
Joku, who's watching on YouTube. Hello. And hello, Katie. Thanks for dropping in. Um, uh, Swirurin, I think is how you pronounce your name. Sorry. Has asked, do you always use a soft brush for rendering?
What is this soft brush? It's just the regular airbrush thing.
Yeah.
What I'm doing here, I'm using lasso and then airbrushing. That's
Mm,
it. Like this is a good starting point for me because I can have one hard edge and one soft edge in the same brush stroke.
mhm.
When you do this, right,
Yeah.
you can very quickly already uh, suggest a fold in the skin. Now,
Mhm.
this actually was one of the breaking points, I think, for me, like the aha moments, eureka moments, when I realized that for doing like a fold in skin, the best way is just having this, which is you have a transition that is a soft edge like this, and then you bump to a harder
A hard
edge.
edge. Yeah.
This uh, this effect is great, uh, and you can actually reinforce it by applying afterwards, like
Mm,
highlights. Like this is a high part, you can have highlights, and sometimes in this gap you can have a highlight, and this is already something that looks pretty interesting in terms of uh, rendering, you know.
mhm.
uh, and like if you want to make this uh, gap like deeper, you can make something like this, right, which is applying a ambient occlusion or something. So by just doing simple stuff like this, you can basically do whatever skin render
Yeah.
applying this technique, because this can could be, for example, a lip shape. So this is the mouth, you know. So this would be the bottom part, and like of course you have some harder edges, like the upper lip could be this, you know. So this is like how you basically render skin
Yeah.
for every part, you know. So this is the main thing, having this transition for soft edge to hard edge. At least for me, this is what make it look cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah,
there's probably a lot of different ways that you could do it. Um, I think what's interesting right now is that like you're also adding in some of the color variation as well as those folds. Um,
yeah. In this one, because I'm a little more confident on my pipeline, I'm
yeah.
kind of doing everything at the same time. I'm implying a little bit of light and shadow, color variation, also making the texture. So these are three different things. Light and shadow can be a separate step that you kind of block the main source of light and the shape of the shadow.
Mhm.
Then texture could be a different thing, and then color. You can group them together and think about everything at the same time, like I'm doing now. But if you struggle, try to separate these concepts and just block one thing at a time.
Yeah. Ignacio asked, would you say it's similar to cloth in a way when you're
Yeah,
working with skin?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I get it
Yeah.
folds in
In
similar
terms of
ways.
Yeah, like in terms of how cloth folds, it's different from skin. You tend to have sharper angles, right? More points when you.
Hmm.
Of course, it would depend on the type of fabric also. If it's
Yeah.
like a more thin one or more thick one, it will be different. But I think kind of follows the same rule.
Mhm. Nice.
Okay. One thing that I avoid doing too soon is applying the um, highlights like this. You know,
Mhm.
uh, people tend to overdo this. For example, if I start doing this right now, this will look more like moisty or something that
Yeah.
looks cool. Already looks way more believable in terms of material. But if I do this too early and start blending, I can start mudding my color too much,
Yeah.
because the color of these highlights is the color of your light source. These white points are reflections of the light source. So if you have like a blue light source or something, this would have like a bluish tone, you know?
Mhm.
So avoid putting this too early. Try to figure out the main light and shadow, and then use this as like the icing on the cake. It's the last step, you know?
Yeah.
In general, it works better, at least for me. Uh, if you start putting the highlights too soon, it's pretty common for you to get lost. Start blending these highlights into your color, and they will not look cool. Okay, I think I'll block the eyeball here, just for us to get a sense of it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
One
eyeballs
thing
can
that
look
people,
really glassy.
yeah, one
Yeah.
thing that people uh, do that is not ideal is putting too much white into the white part of the eyeball.
Mm.
Uh, this one it like will be very well lit, so it's very bright. But in general, you have darker tones, especially if you're painting a skin tone that is kind of light skin. The value of the eye is similar to the skin. It's not too like super white. So what I did here, I just get the skin tone, which is like a very pink and light skin, and just desaturate it a little bit. And it's already like a good base for you to start. It's the
Mhm.
same thing, because if I want to create highlights, I can do this. Like in this will be cool. If my source, my base is too light, the highlights will not pop as much. So avoid having your eyeballs in your characters too bright.
Yeah. Uh, Surely those colors also change to whether um, they're kind of eyes of a living person or a dead person, you know? That
Yeah, yeah, of course. Like nothing that we say is absolute uh, rule that will work for every situation. It's just
Mm.
a general thing, because in most situations, the white part of the eye will not be super bright.
Yeah.
It can be depending on light source, how much the eyes are open. If the person is like with their eyes wide open like this, it can happen. But in most situations, you don't want to have too much light in the eyes.
Yeah, and but does that, I mean, we might go into it a bit later, but does that also affect like pupil size when you're looking at light going onto the eye? Um,
Yeah, if you want to be more realistic,
Realistic. Yeah.
yeah, of course you can make the pupils larger or smaller
Mm.
depending on the how much light source you have. But at least for me, I think most situations the eyes will be so small in the composition that you
It
don't
doesn't
need to worry too
matter. Yeah.
much. Yeah, but some people really love drawing eyes, and they will draw like big eyes and like the zoom in super close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that.
You,
Me.
know, you gotta get your circles right for the
Yeah,
for
this
the
is the
middle.
most challenging part. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter how experienced you are, drawing ellipses freehand like this is a nightmare.
You could use the ellipsis selection tool, but it's not as
No.
good. It's not as good.
Okay, maybe looking up a little bit. Yeah, you can see that most of the times I am uh, starting thinking about shape and then I think about color first. For
Mhm.
example, I did a circle, like a total white circle, because it's a separate layer. I can adjust color later. So uh, you don't need to worry too much about having perfect color right away, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so right now you're just kind of getting some colors down. You're not
Yeah, it's the
worrying too much about it.
blocking
Yeah.
part of the.
Yeah.
This is gross, very ugly.
I'd love to know if anyone in chat is doing anything for October. I know there's a lot of monthly challenges and stuff going on. Are you doing any uh, spooky drawings or uh, spooky challenges? Oh, God, I just put some eye emotes in the chat. Those are creepy.
Yeah, I used to stress a lot about doing this type of challenges in October.
Mm,
Uh, but after a while, I just gave up and realized that, oh, I'm already drawing all day. I don't need to force myself to draw
yeah,
even more,
yeah.
because the thing about, like, it's a good challenge to draw every day and have some kind of theme or technique that you're trying to
Mm,
approach. That's great if you can do it. But at the same time, after a while, it becomes some kind of pressure, because you're not just drawing every day, but you want to make drawings that are very good.
yeah.
So for me, it's too much. And
Mm,
nowadays, I tend to skip. Maybe if I feel inspired, I will draw one or two. But drawing the whole challenge is it's too hard.
yeah, I
I
think
think I could do. I think I did complete a complete challenge just one time.
yeah, I don't think I could do one every day. I think one a week is probably more realistic depending on the time that you have. Um, but I'm impressed whenever anyone actually manages to go the whole month doing one a day. That's always just crazy.
Yeah.
Durian said they're doing the Finding Work Challenge October edition.
Nice.
Good luck. I
Good
hope
luck.
you. I
Yes.
hope your challenge goes well. Oh, nice. That eye's looking good.
Yeah. One thing that looks cool is when the iris is not super sharp.
Mm,
When you have it uh, like this, a little bit of soft edge, looks cool. Looks realistic. Uh, it's nice.
yeah.
And also, another thing that is important is that the eye is kind of like this. It's a sphere, but this part is a little bit like this, right? So
Yeah.
this bottom part will have will receive more light than this top part. you know.
Okay.
So I can put uh, a little bit of shadow here and have more lights here.
Yeah. It's easy to forget that the iris kind of it curves in a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of flat. I would say
Yeah.
it's like the sphere, and the front is kind of flat, a little bit uh, bulges inside like this.
Yeah.
And but you have like the uh, I don't
The-
know how this is in English, which is the crystalline in Portuguese.
yeah.
That is the like a dome that goes on top of the eye.
Hmm. Yeah. Through the clear jelly. it, it does have a shape to it.
Yeah, I have like I'm so afraid of eye surgery and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, having some kind of needle inside your eye or whatever. This is
Yeah.
creepy, man.
Yeah, it's so gross. I remember playing Dead Space when I was younger, and there's a part in Dead Space where you have to like get into a machine and basically do eye surgery, and this like massive needle comes down and it's like
No.
shaking all over the place, and you have to like get it right, or you die. And I was just like, nah, dude, that's so gross. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
The rest of that game is pretty gory, but that is the bit that pushed me over. I I
Yeah.
don't do well. I don't do well with eyes.
Yeah.
I could probably
Do
get my eyesight fixed from laser surgery, but I'm good.
yeah, that's what was my question. Do you
Mm.
prefer to wear glasses your whole life or do surgery and fix it?
Right now, I think it's just wear glasses. I had a friend who did laser eye like who had laser eye surgery, and it sounded gross. I I couldn't do it. Oh man, this what? So uh, Petrovna said that they really want laser eye surgery. Though I love my glasses. You can always get fake glasses, but uh, Calico said I did laser eye surgery. It was actually so cool. I felt the same way, but now
No,
I've done it, I'd do it again. Oh, I don't know, man. I've seen videos and they like, I don't know, they like,
no,
bleh.
not for me.
No, I don't, I don't know, man.
No videos for me, please.
Yeah, even having it described is pretty nasty, so I don't know if I should.
Okay, now I'm using this texture brush, and this is an multiply. I will try to do this veins thing um, more painterly way. I will
Hmm.
see what we can do. Like I will do like this simple with a flat color, and then I will blend this better because if you uh, um, if you trust too much in blending modes and shapes of the brush, sometimes you get a result that is too digital or boring looking, you know. It's
Yeah.
better when you design things yourself. So
Hmm.
what I'll do here, probably will erase some of it and draw on top, you know.
Yeah. Oh, what the? Sorry, I'm just looking in chat and just seeing all of them talking about eye surgery.
Yeah,
That's
this is the real
it's gnarly.
Halloween topic, right?
Yeah, it's just like they put eye drops in to stop you from blinking, and you don't really see or feel anything but a bunch of colors. It was like a kaleidoscope, and it only lasted like 5 minutes. What? See, that sounds pretty cool.
Kale- Yeah, I will create a song called Kaleidoscope of Pain. Something.
Yes, please do. That'd be so good. It does smell like burning hair. What? Yeah, I agree with Christina. I'm getting mixed messages here. I don't want them slicing my eye open, but I don't know. What's like the recovery like though? Do you have to wear an eye patch? Could I pretend to be a pirate for a few weeks afterwards, or?
No, but you have to do the double surgery. You do the one in your eye and remove one of your hands. Also,
Oh yeah,
then
yeah,
you can be a
yeah.
pirate.
Yeah, you get a pirate discount. You had to wear sunglasses for 3 days. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, Jaden, if this is kind of stupid.
Go on.
Like if you have some problem with your hand someday
Mm,
and you have to remove it,
yeah.
you have to do the eye surgery just to do the
Oh
combo
yeah,
of the
yeah,
pirate.
yeah. Well, if I ever lose a hand, I'm just gonna ask them to take an eye out at the same time, so that I can just be a pirate.
And like every October, you say, "Yes, my cosplay is ready. I'm already a pirate.
Just
I don't need about."
swap my like robot hand out for a hook, and I'm like, yes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I went straight to bed and was fine the next day. What? They kept my eyes closed for the rest of the day, and then otherwise wear sunglasses for a few days, and then you were fine. Man,
Nice.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm considering. I'll think about it, but it's also expensive. Ooh, that is a glassy eye.
Yeah. The thing is, you. This is the greatest part about digital. You
Mhm.
just uh, do something in a layer. Then, if you need, you just uh, tone down the opacity or something.
Yeah. Uh, Leoni and Jaden, what are you going to be for Halloween? Um, for Halloween.
I'm going to be concept artist.
You're
Spooky,
gonna
right?
you're gonna be a Brazilian concept artist. Wow, that's
Ooh.
crazy. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be Lightning McQueen.
I want to see that.
I've decided right now I'm gonna be Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow, exactly. Just gonna
Ciao.
run around going ka-chow. I'll make myself a car out of cardboard and just run
Did
around.
you did you saw kids doing transformer outfits with cardboard?
Yes, I was about to talk about that actually. I saw that video. I've seen that video a few
Like
times
that
before.
that actually transforms, you know?
Yeah, like yeah,
It's
it's made out of
great.
cardboard, and yeah, they like fold it all up, and they just like laying on the floor, but they're actually a car. It's awesome.
Yeah. You can uh fulfill your dreams of being a car, Jada.
Oh, it's
Finally you
just
can be a
just
car.
just what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to be Lightning McQueen, and now I can finally do it.
Yeah.
What's everyone else going to be for Halloween? If you're going to any Halloween parties, what are you going to be? Or even if you're not, maybe you'll just be at home, just dressed up. Is-
One thing that is pretty funny about this, like Halloween, Christmas, and things like that, is that in the southern hemisphere, the seasons are all changed.
Yeah,
So it's funny because we, for example, Halloween is kind of autumn theme with red leaves and things like that. But here is summer, so or it's actually spring, right?
Yeah.
And our Christmas is in summer, but we have Santa Claus with the full snow outfits.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I always thought it was really interesting that like in Australia, obviously it's the same thing where Christmas is in the middle of summer, but I can just imagine them all listening to the Christmas songs like I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and they're just like
Yeah,
they've never had one.
yeah, it's similar here. Like
Yeah.
the shopping malls have the snow all around and things like that. The pine trees that we don't have also.
Yeah. That's so funny.
So Halloween, it's not a big thing here.
Mm.
Every year people start want to make this into a bigger thing, and some business try to push it. Oh, this is Halloween theme or something, but like people don't care too much
Yeah.
about Halloween. So there are
Yeah.
not many Halloween parties or things like that.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, Halloween was a lot bigger in the UK. Um, it might be in other, I don't know, it might be in other parts of the UK, but like the village that I grew up in, I was saying in the voice chat the other day, that there was this one woman who would just decorate her whole house, and you would go in, and her whole house was like a what's it called, like it's just like a scary experience. Essentially, you would go in and there would be really scary decorations everywhere, and then you'd get to the end of the house, and there would be a few games that you could play. Like you could do apple bobbing, where this bucket is filled up with water, and you have to try and get an apple out with using your teeth and stuff like that. That's like a classic Halloween game for some reason. But
Okay.
uh, but there'd be loads of the games you could play, and then you'd leave. So you'd go in the front door, go around the house, play some games, and then leave out of the back door into her back garden, and then the back garden would be like this spooky little like fun fair thing. It was crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, when I was a kid, I also it was more common in Christmas to have full decorated houses with lights and things like that. But
yeah,
people kind of stopped doing it
yeah,
for some reason. I don't know if electricity became more expensive, or maybe people just get less wealthy. I don't know.
yeah. It's I like seeing houses. I like seeing houses decorated for all these like events. I think they're always really fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
But
in general, life is very boring and normal. When you have moments like that, when people allow themselves to be a little more silly or wear costumes or whatever, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
We have this with Carnival, obviously, here in Brazil. This is the party for dressing up like whatever you want.
Yeah, I remember when I was at university, we went out for Halloween, and I decided fairly last minute that I wanted to go, and I didn't have a costume, so I just bought like a white t-shirt and like tore some holes in it, and then just put some fake blood over me, and I was like, yeah, I'm a zombie now. And that was my costume.
Yeah, I remember
So
for a while people were doing zombie walks. Would be like just draw a zombie, dress as zombies, and go on the street pretending you were a zombie.
Walk around.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, like if you find this funny, okay. do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start to add some bounce lights. We'll make this more integrated with the background. So if I just add a bit of these grayish tones here,
Mm-hmm.
like this, it will feel like the light is bouncing from the floor to our rocket creature.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
I love the staples and like the sort of tear in the skin in there. That's nice.
Yeah. This is the fun part. If you guys want to do something cool with skin tones, avoid having, like, when you darken the skin, like when you do shadows or ambient occlusion or something, avoid making them gray. Always try to go to saturation, because in general will look better if your shadows are more saturated in skin tones, no matter the skin color, because maybe it's the way the light interact with skin, and you have the subsurface scattering, and like especially if it's alive, right? If you want to convey that the person is alive, usually having your shadows saturated will look better, and like your light parts can be less saturated. Avoid having the lights too saturated, because it will look a little strange.
Okay, that's interesting. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is, with these references, because they're not wanting to upload, I'll have to put the images in. I'll put the images in separately, and then do the Photoshop document afterwards, maybe.
No way, it didn't upload it yet.
Yeah, it got half. It got most of the way there, and then it got most of the way there, and then decided to start again. So I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. So.
What kind of internet do you have? Come on.
Apparently not good enough. It doesn't like me.
Maybe I can try to upload it. I don't know.
No, I think it'll be okay. I say I'll upload the Photoshop document afterwards, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'd love for you guys to join in with this. I think it will look really cool to see what everyone comes up with. I can imagine, like, I don't know, I can picture like having a tentacle coming out of the like window instead of an eyeball or something. That would be fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can be creative with this one for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks real squishy. It looks kind of like, it looks like brain.
Yeah. I started applying this texture here, and kind of looks like a organ or brain or something.
Yeah. Ignacio said, looks tasty. It does look tasty. Yeah, someone fry that up. So yeah, I've uploaded onto the Discord in the Twitch text channel. I've just uploaded some some of the pictures. I've uploaded the mood board that we've got, or the reference board that we have, the rocket, and also the zombie head. So you'll have to make your own Photoshop document out of that for now. And I will try and upload the Photoshop file as well, but that'll just take a little bit longer. But I want you guys to join in. It'll be fun.
Twitch. Okay, I cannot upload there on Twitch, but I will put on the Lunar streams, maybe a Lunar Lounge actually. Super quickly, where is it? Here. Okay. Maybe we'll be faster.
Maybe, yeah. Give it a shot. Thank you.
You guys can take a look at Lunar Lounge in 5 minutes or so. Should be
there. Yeah. Maybe we need a better way of doing this, like a Google Drive or something.
Yeah. Or maybe I can prepare more in advance also.
Oh, well, I think it was probably my fault as well. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, we don't do this 10 minutes before stream, okay? We
No.
totally prepare this way in advance.
Months in advance. Months.
Yeah. We have everything set up to Halloween next year.
Yeah, oh man. 365 ideas. Oh, there you go. So yeah, it's been uploaded into the Lunar Lounge now, if you would like to take a look. Leoni's internet is officially better than mine.
Hard. It took 2 minutes.
And
what the hell?
Hey man, no bully, okay? I'm doing my best. I've got the best internet I can get.
Your internet sucks.
Yeah. You mean just 3 days ago? Yes, Melissa, yeah. Everything just happens 3 days ago, that's all.
Nice little texture.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had to do like a sort of fleshy monster before?
Yeah, I drew a couple zombies in the past.
Oh, okay.
But cool. Not like full fleshy.
Full flesh, like a flesh golem thing, yeah. Hey Romek, Art, thanks for raiding with a party of 34 people. Thank you so much.
Hello, thank you.
And hello, party of 34 people as well. Fleshy, I was fleshy once. Also, Romek raid, hello. I hope your stream went well. What were you up to? We're doing a little study on some flesh and an eyeball. Shortly, we're going to be moving over to a little zombie head, so stick around for that if you like.
Yeah.
But you did some tick fantasy weapons. Ooh, sounds like fun. I'll have to check those out. You love zombies a bit too much. Well, if you're not busy, then you're welcome to stay. Is the flesh ship piloted by a fleshtronaut? Yeah, you can see the fleshtronaut's eye in the window there.
No, I have to draw the guy right now.
Oh, he's like, do you see him in the pupil? He's there just piloting the ship in there.
Yeah, the guy is like, this is one of his eyes, and his other eye is like this. You know?
Yeah.
And his body is like, I'm piloting. So I have like the pilot's thing here.
Yes. That's perfect.
his chairs like this, you know.
Yeah. Let me do
I
a
love
shout.
drawing stupid stuff. This is my favorite thing to draw. One thing that I used to do in my old sketchbooks, I would draw a portrait or something to a study, and then I would do a silly body on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I love stuff like that. When you started drawing the body inside of the rocket, I honestly thought you were going to draw like an Among Us character with like the big eye at the front.
Yeah, could
Yeah.
be like a cyclops or something, right?
Yeah. Void Brush says
No,
yes.
but the guy is like poking his eye like this.
Yeah, Void Brush and General Pedro are both like, yeah, man, thought the same thing. Nah, Leonie's not that predictable.
No, yeah, I'm not that young also to be
Yeah.
the audience for Among Us.
You've played Among Us with us before though, right?
Yeah, just one time.
Yeah.
The only time that I played.
Yeah. I can show you guys the whip of the weapons if you guys like to see. Yeah, man. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you should be able to post the link. I think. Give it a shot. If not, then I'll figure it out. No. No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. Well done. Timeout. Sorry about that. Thought you could post links.
Okay, I will merge this. Actually, I was painting everything with just normal layers, right? I didn't do too much with other blending modes, but I will do right now. I start. I created a multiply layer, and I will just reinforce the shadow shape a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me just fix the whole link thing, and then you can try again, Romek. You are untimed out though, so you can't chat. Sorry about that. Have you guys heard of the Campo Grande Maniac? No, I haven't. Have you heard of the Campo Grande Maniac, Leonie?
Maybe. Rather not to talk about that.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk about it. Why not? Tell us more. Tell us more.
Okay, you know that when I did this, it's already way more in shadow now, like with light and shadow. But it will be ideal for me to erase a little bit.
Woodbrush says, "Hold up, you guys made the stills for Ilari's origin story? That one goes pretty hard, yeah. That was us. Glad you enjoyed it." Yeah, I mean, we're pretty impressive. I don't know if you know, but
Yeah, Jaden is the best.
yeah, I'm actually the best. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, follow
The
us
best
on
artist we have, Jaden.
follow us on everything, and then you'll see all of the cool stuff we've got coming up too.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, I think we could probably go on this for a few more minutes, and then I don't know if you wanted to move over onto the cool zombie stuff.
Zombie dude.
Zombie dude.
Yeah, probably something similar to last week will happen, which is I'm going to be way quicker doing the zombie than I'm doing this. Because like when you're doing observations, that I actually had to put my reference back here. You take your time, you look at it and you tweak and things like that. After you are comfortable with it, you can go quicker. I think when I do the zombie, I think I will be way more effective than this.
Yeah.
I have to do some eyelashes or something, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like the eyelashes kind of make it a little bit more gross. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah. This is so ugly.
Sexy. I mean, we try. Hairs in skin is kind of gross. Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah, try posting those whips again, Romek. I think I've fixed it. You should be able to post links, but I'll see. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
It works. I did it. I'm a genius. Good look. Oh, they're nice. Yeah, I've seen these. I think I dropped into your stream the other day. You were working on these yesterday or the day before, I think, right?
I don't know about this. I would delete the bottom ones, I think.
Yeah, you did, but very late. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen those before. They look awesome. I love the one in the middle. It looks like like loads of blood is like coming up and twisting around. That looks really cool. Nice job. Oh yeah, gonna repaint it more dynamic. It's kind of too stiff. Wow. Yeah, that'd be cool though. You're welcome.
Okay. I think we are done with this one. We can start doing the zombie dude.
Zombie head, let's go.
Okay, let me do this. Okay, probably because in other streams we were doing 2 hours of the material, and now we're splitting 1 hour material, 1 hour creature.
Yeah.
Probably I will work on this one a little bit more, afterwards. But let's
Sure.
go to the zombie.
Yeah, I love the line art that you did for the zombie. It's super cool. I should have picked some spooky music to put on in the background. Instead, it's this like lo-fi jazz kind of stuff. Let me see if I can find some.
It's the contrast, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we have anything more spooky? I don't think we do.
Spooky times.
It's fantasy. I don't think fantasy is
Let's
spooky
see.
enough. It's like Baldur's Gate
be.
inspired. Oh, suspenseful. Let's try some of this.
Okay, I'm just trying something, which is to have a little bit more of creepiness in the skin tone.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll do. I will keep this one just as kind of a reference, but because I don't want to have this skin tone to the zombie. I want to make it more varied, you know. So I think I'll go to more of a bluish hue.
Yeah. A lot of the same.
Try to add some stuff like green, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot of the theory still applies. You know, it's just because it's a different color doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Sometimes people ask me, how do you choose color? Man, if you have good foundation of values, light and shadow and values, and materials in terms of highlights and things like that, you can go wild with colors, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter too much. Like I would do this here. I put a bunch of blues, purples, greens, and we will look okay enough, you know. Of course, some colors fit better together. Some color palettes are better, but you can be very expressive with color.
Yeah. And you very much are. You I think you really like to do characters with pretty funky skin tones.
Yeah, it's funnier.
Yeah.
I think it's more interesting.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Kira Onu, by the way, for subscribing for a tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes. And I think you also get increased channel points as well. So enjoy those too.
Nice.
We're gonna have more channel point rewards put in fairly soon. We only recently got affiliate, so stick with us. Also, I see Void Brush asked, "Were you guys at Concept 101?" We were at Concept 101.
Yes.
Even Leoni came over for Concept 101. Super cool.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm surprised you didn't see us there. If you were at Concept, I'm surprised you didn't see us because we were right near the entrance on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you probably saw us if you were there.
Yeah. You were giving out merch. We had a dice that you could roll to win some merch. It was very good. You were supposed to go, but you had deadlines. No. Oh man, that sucks. A few of your friends went. Well, they probably saw us there. They might even have some of our merch. You should ask them. But hey, you guys got any Mooncolony merch? It'll probably be like this notebook. It'll have 2 triangles on it.
This t-shirt.
Or that t-shirt. Yeah.
This is the one I got in Concept 101.
Nice. Kira said a hug from Brazil to you. Oh, thank you. Doesn't have to go very far for Leoni.
Or maybe it's very far.
Or maybe it is very far. I was going to say Brazil is
Probably.
huge. Missed out big
When
time.
when I was flying to the UK, I was checking the flight path, you know, in the small screen, and like it was already half of the journey, and we are almost exiting Brazil. I said, "Oh my god, this is too much," because I'm more south, and have
Yeah,
to go up.
all the way up.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's rough.
Uh, Getting back is better because
Mhm.
when you get to the point of like Brazil in the northeast part, you already said, "Oh, I'm home." You know,
Yeah,
it's the same thing, but for some reason, feels better because I say, "Oh, okay, I'm home." If something happens and we have to land somewhere else, okay, I'm in Brazil. I'm home.
yeah, you don't have to go very far. Well, you do, but you know more what you're doing than if you're stranded in like a totally different country.
Yeah, I had problems, right?
Mm.
You know, Jane, that I have problems uh, my trip coming back,
Yeah,
and I was stuck in Germany for a night, and
yeah.
then they will book a flight for me to the next day, and they wanted me to stay like 1 day in Germany to get the flight the other night, and I said no, no, get me to the first flight. Yes, I prefer waiting in Brazil
Mhm.
than waiting here.
Yeah,
Because if anything happens, like I have friends, I have family, I have whatever, there
yeah.
it's better for me. I don't want to be alone in a place that I don't know anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always travel is stress, but you made it.
Yeah.
You made it. Now there you go. Romek said they're in Germany, so now you know someone. There you go. If anything goes wrong
Well,
next time, you can stay with Romek.
nice. Alan got super mad with me because I was in his town 2 times waiting in
Oh,
airport, and I didn't knew. I didn't message him say, "Hey Alan, let's uh, drink a coffee or something."
nah, that's bad manners.
I didn't knew. Okay.
Alan just put in chat. I am. No, Alan, I'm on your side. Honestly, I think Leone was just real rude.
Don't start this, Jane,
When I'm in your
please.
town, I'll invite you out for a coffee. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, if you come to Brazil, you will probably be in Allenstown because it's the bigger airport. So
Yeah,
every connection is there, you know. But I didn't knew that Alan lived there.
didn't know or didn't care.
Yeah, both.
No. Oh, thank you as well to Petrovna as well for a tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much.
Let's
Enjoy your
go.
emotes. I'm sure you were here earlier, but we'll have some more. We'll have some more sub rewards and stuff, and channel point rewards and everything coming up. But we appreciate it.
Okay. This time, what I'm doing is that I created this base color. Right. I have uh, separate masks for parts, and I just created a multiply layer and did a shadow pass.
Mm.
What you can see, like when I paint, if you saw other streams, is sometimes I approach it differently, but it's something that you get by experience. You kind of know what will be better for each situation. When, for example, you don't have much color variation in the local color, you can paint on one layer with normal layer or something. But when you try to have too many variation in the skin color, for example, it's better to have a multiply layer or something, because you can think just about shadow and don't worry about the variations, you know.
Yeah. Alan said, I will introduce the, what the heck, caipirinha and Brazilian barbecue.
Caipirinha.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is that?
Caipirinha. Caipirinha is a drink.
Oh, okay.
Alcoholic drink. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if it's like some kind of coffee, I probably won't like it, but...
No, it's not coffee.
If it's alcoholic, I'll give it a try. What's different about Brazilian barbecue?
It's just better. Especially better than Argentinian one. This is just for making Ignacio mad. But here's the real churrasco, the real asado is in Brazil.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try it. Another new subscriber. Thank you, Void Brush, for a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes.
Thank you.
Not your emos. Although you can enjoy your emos too. Oh yeah, Romax says they like caipirinha. Vanta loves them too. Well, I've never even heard of any of these. Void Brush, thank you again for gifting a tier 1 sub to Romek. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Thank
having
you,
so
guys.
many emotes going on right now. So much is happening. Thank you. Margarita drinks also go hard. Yeah, I have a margarita. Nibui said you gotta try empadeo and coxinha. Are those things? Did I just? I don't know. I don't know.
Coxinha.
Coxinha.
Coxinha is the best. You will love it.
Oh, I've been told.
You know
yeah.
When I was in the UK, I posted a picture tasting the fish and chips thing.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of friends asked me, how is it? And I said, yeah, it's okay, but I taste better fish in Brazil for sure. You know, and people yes. You know, the patriotic sentiment. Yes, our food is better. Whatever.
The thing is with British fish and chips, it's not about the flavor, it's about the experience. You know, you've really got to have the right experience. You've got to go to a fish and chip shop where they give it to you in like newspaper. It's wrapped up. It's wrapped up in newspaper. Then you know it's a good fish and chip shop with some nice curry sauce or some mushy peas.
I see. It's like a cheap meal or something.
Yeah.
The idea being a popular thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have like vinegar. They have vinegar, but the vinegar is all watered down so that they can make it last longer, and it just hits different, you know.
I see. Okay, I'm tweaking my base color, so I'm in the base right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I place the light and shadow on top, and then I'm tweaking the base to make it look more interesting.
Nice. Sorry, I've just seen so many messages. In addition to art, I study gastronomy, and I can say that it would be
Oh,
incredible to make Brazilian food for you to try. Hey,
nice.
yeah, that would be fun.
Very cool.
Amy said curry sauce on your fish and chips. Just no. What? What do you mean? It's so good though. The fish and chip shop curry sauce is just fantastic. Vanta, we have the famous poutine. So great after a hangover, even though science says otherwise. I've had poutine once or twice, I think. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Although I haven't been to Canada, so I haven't had the real stuff. Oh, hey Sophia, welcome to the stream. I don't know why they do that. What, water down the vinegar? The amount of times I've lost taste and thought you had COVID because you couldn't taste the vinegar. No. That's why you put on loads. If your chips aren't like soggy with vinegar, then it's just not enough. This is a food stream now. This is a food stream now. We're just talking about food. Nibui. It's like eating a. Oh, don't make me say that. I don't even know what that is. Cheese Podrao?
Cheese podrão.
Yeah. That one. What is that?
It's like a sandwich, like a burger with everything that you can imagine.
Oh, I think like Tulio has shown us this before.
Yeah, this size or something.
Yeah.
Like it's bigger than your head, and like there's everything inside.
Yeah, I think Tulio has shown us that before in a different stream.
Yeah, probably. I think he showed you what we call dogão with hot dog.
Oh, it's the hot dog one.
Yeah.
This
is another thing.
Man,
which is gross.
Brazilians is just like, what topping do you want on your burger or hot dog? And you just go, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Petrovna, curry is fine. Vinegar, hell no. God, you guys are so hard to please.
Come on.
It's like
Jaden that don't like mushrooms.
It's because mushrooms are nasty. I will die on this hill, but mushrooms are nasty. Calico said, I can't believe we're talking about food with the fleshy eyeball rocket on the screen. What do you mean? This doesn't make you hungry?
Yeah. Come on.
I'm starving.
I'm doing this before lunch, like half hour before my lunch break, so I'm starving.
Yeah. Mold gang. Mushrooms are so nice. No, they're not. What the heck? Jaden, you break my heart. Look, I'm sorry, but it's just something. I'm gonna die on this hill. They're just nasty.
You can die eating mushrooms.
Well, yeah, you can die from eating mushrooms. Maybe that'll be the way I go.
Yes.
Which mushrooms have I had though? That's the question. Well, that's the thing though. I've just had mushrooms. You know, I don't know what they're called. There's the white ones that you get in the supermarket, just normal mushrooms.
Normal mushrooms.
I don't know. Just when was the last time you ate mushrooms? I'm just getting so many mushroom questions.
People are triggered.
I'm scrolling up. Let's talk about Marmite, divine punishment of mankind. Yeah, I agree with you on that one as well. But I like Twiglets, which are like Marmite crisps. So who knows? Right, mushroom questions. Okay. Wait, when was the last time I ate mushrooms? I don't know, like a couple of years ago. I ate them accidentally since then, but purposefully a couple of years ago. Uh, those are not real mushrooms. What do you mean?
I love this when you say, "Oh, I don't like anime," and you say, "Oh, what did you watch?" I watched this. No, this is not real anime.
Yeah, yeah. This is not real anime. It's like when I tell people I've watched anime, like, what have you watched? I'm like, oh, I watched Death Note and like Sword Art Online. Like, nah, that's not real anime. That's fake. That's the normie stuff. So okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh, try woodland
Yeah, but
wild
if
mushroom.
someone says to me, "Oh, I don't like anime," I say, "Yes, you're correct."
I like some anime, just not the weird ones. Uh, I've enraged the mushroom gatekeepers. I have. I really have. Wild woodland mushrooms, pan fried with some potatoes. I don't know, man. I eat.
Come
I
on,
eat.
if we reach 2,000 followers, we will have Jaden eating mushrooms on stream.
Just you guys will be drawing, and I'll just be sat in the corner crying, eating some mushrooms. I don't want to do this
Yes.
anymore.
Yes, come on, guys. Make it happen.
After you say that, we get a follower. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Thank you. Let's go.
And another one. Thank you so much, guys. I really
Thanks,
appreciate that.
guys. Make this happen, please.
Uh,
Mushroom stream. We are
how
going
we
to be drawing mushrooms, and Jaden will be eating
eating
mushrooms.
mushrooms? Yeah. Uh, how will you live in our village in the woods? We must eat mushrooms to survive. Look, I will eat. I don't know. Dirt. I don't know. No, I'll go and hunt. I'll go like
Okay,
catch a rabbit or something.
we can do you eating dirt also.
Okay,
Stream.
great. It's the Mooncolony live streams are just going to become known for having an artist and also me eating just in the corner.
Random stuff. Yes. And our subscribers will decide what we're going to eat in the next stream.
Bye,
I just want to
Calico.
see
Thanks for
Jaden
coming.
eating a basketball or something. Random stuff.
It's just like channel point redemption. 10,000 channel points. Jaden will eat anything that you ask him to.
Don't we have the thing about drinking water or something? No one redeemed that?
Yeah, we do, and no one has redeemed it, which I was kind of happy about because I actually don't have any water with me. I haven't got a drink with me.
I just redeemed it then.
No. You drank for yourself. Good job. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. Stay hydrated.
Yes.
Sit up straight. To say please and thank you. Mario ate mushrooms and look what happened to him. True. Mario got superpowers. You okay? Well, we got a posture check redemption. So sit up straight, Leoni. Make sure
Okay.
that your back is good and healthy. Thank you. No, do not. I don't have anything to drink. I will drink from this mug. Yummy. Thank you so much. Dave Greco used to drink pickle juice and eat pickles for subs on stream. Time to up your game. Look, I don't know, man.
We're going to have Jaden eat mushroom redeem. Yes.
I don't see how
Going
that fits in with our company brand, Leoni. To be honest,
how
I
not?
think
It's like it's perfect. Makes total
it's
sense.
perfect. Yeah, Mooncolony is famous for our mushrooms. Forgot about that. Man. There may be some mushrooms on the moon. There, I mean, there might be. There might be. I wouldn't know.
Maybe if some creature will survive on the moon, will be fungus, right?
Yeah, yeah. I love Vanta's like mushy peas, mushy rooms. Close enough, right? Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know. If you had, I was about to say if you have mushy rooms, if you had mushrooms with your fish and chips, people would think you were pretty weird. M means mushrooms in your logo. Ah, come on, man, that's a secret. You can't just
Yeah,
tell people that.
you crack the code.
Yeah,
That's it.
mushroom colony. Is this our rebrand? Are we rebranding? I didn't get told about this. Mush colony. Man. How are you getting on with that zombie head, Leone?
Yeah, I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here before, then you can find the references and resources for today's study session in our Discord server. We have a channel just called Twitch in there where we announce when we're live and put any of the resources and everything. So feel free to check that out. There's a link in the Twitch chat right now. So come and join. We have fun in there. I'm in there pretty
Yeah.
much every day. Leonie hops in, Melissa comes in as well, so it's always good fun.
Yeah, most of the time we cannot stream, but people stream their work and ask for feedback. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice vibes.
Yes.
Okay. I will start adding a little bit of these bounce lights. So I select this. Maybe create a new layer.
He's kind of got that Thanos chin going on.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because the guy is kind of purple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've done a decapitated Thanos.
Yes. My version of Thanos is this.
Yeah. It looks
Maybe
just
I'll
like
be
it.
hired by Marvel Comics, right?
Yeah.
We
What
will
was
post this and they'll say, wow, we need this guy to draw the next Avengers or whatever.
Yeah. They did that show on Disney Plus, right? The What If series,
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's like alternate universe stuff. So this one would be like, what if Thanos was a zombie?
Yeah, they already did zombie things. Like,
Oh,
I
did they?
remember the first time. Yeah. I remember the first time I saw on the newspaper place like Marvel Comics, they would do like a what if the the heroes were in a zombie apocalypse or something. It's
Oh,
like whatever, man. This is
they would,
stupid.
they would win. They would just survive.
Yeah, but like I think in the cover it was Captain America as a zombie or something
Oh,
weird, you
cool.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was not much into comics, so
Mm.
I have to ask Tulio. He will know.
Yeah, Tulio will know. Consult the oracle. Oh, we have a question for you, Leoni.
Oh, nice.
Kyabetsu says, "Hey, Leoni, do you use some type of anti-aliasing in your lasso tool?"
No, it's the default one.
Yeah.
I didn't do. But actually, alias is checked. But I
Oh.
didn't touch this. It was checked before. So
Oh.
yes, is anti-alias.
Okay.
But in general, I don't keep the edges like this. If I have time, I will blend the edges. Of course, like this is half an hour actually, right? Yes, half an hour.
Yeah.
And if I would take this to the end, I would probably just start painting a little bit more, blending more of these rough edges. But most of it is already here. I don't need to do much
Mm-hmm.
to call this done. Especially if it's just a sketch, something simple, just for fun. This is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive how far you can get in just half an hour, though.
Yeah, I was watching Militza painting yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and the way Militza does stuff is way more using brush strokes and do the blending with the brushes,
Yeah.
which looks super cool. But it takes more time. If I want to make these parts a little like more round, I can just select and do this. So this is more round. So, but these have a problem that it looks maybe too digital. So if
Yeah.
I want to make this look nicer, I have to kind of blend this a little bit better, use brush strokes. So it's a balancing thing. Also, it depends on the type of look you're going for. So the way I do stuff, I tend to go fast. I'm too lazy to overdo it.
Yeah.
Uh, I just want to get the result as quick as possible. So I use a lot of the lasso tool and also the soft brush to kind of define the shapes quick.
Mm-hmm. Melissa says slander.
Like
um,
everyone approaches painting differently. There's no correct way. Uh,
yeah.
what matters is the final result. If your final result is super cool, don't worry too much about how much time you take.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like you cannot take forever. You have to deliver things, right? But do whatever works for you in terms of pipeline.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put. I'm surprised you didn't do like a clipping mask on this guy.
Yeah, I have one here,
Oh, okay. Oh,
but
you just.
yeah, when it's more sketchy like this, I don't mind too much going
Mm-hmm.
outside the edges.
Yeah. Uh, Funtaman says, "Is this clip studio?" No, this is Photoshop.
Photoshopping.
Um, Checkered Cat says, "I love how this method has such neat and crisp edges while also having painterly brush strokes. Seems like it saves a lot of time."
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Saving time is always my priority. Doing things that I can see the end uh, result pretty soon. Like with half an hour, I already have this. Like now it's almost 40 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
so I can spend 5 hours more rendering this to make it look exactly like I want, but
Yeah.
this is good enough for me to see. Yeah, I'm in the right track. I think this is going well. Because like I always think about the process, like you're piling objects. So you're doing one step, then another step, then another step. And if you start doing this, your pile will get up like out of balance, and you have to counter adjust it to make it uh, stand.
Hmm.
Uh, so it's like try to do one step at a time and be confident on what you're doing. Because if you have to figure out while you're doing it, you have to figure out color, light and shadow, or shapes, or even drawing. Like sometimes for me, it's too hard to do that.
Yeah.
Some people can do it, so they start a sketch and they start rendering and then start changing things around, moving things around. Uh, this is confusing to me.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was trying to have the best line of work I could. Like it's a simple drawing, but yeah, everything is here. I'm not changing anything too drastic.
Hmm.
Of course, I can tweak some stuff. I can make it look better, but in general, I try to have my base as best as I can first.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do this way.
Hmm.
Of course, if you like the painterly and more explorative process, you can do it.
Yeah. Um, oh, by the way, Patrick Sagan on YouTube says, "Are you going to upload this onto your channel? This is so good." Yeah, this will stick around on our YouTube channel for as long as we can keep it there. So
Yes.
feel free to come back and watch it whenever.
Yes, and also I always share the final results on
Mhm.
Discord and social media also if you want to see how it will look at the end.
Yeah. Kebetsu said, "Amazing study, by the way. Good job, Leone. The brush economy is crazy good. It's crazy good.
Yeah, thank you.
The man's a pro."
Thank you. Yeah, it's almost like I do this for a living or something.
Oh, even Alan is asking you questions. Um,
Alan is always trying to learn my secrets because he wants to destroy me.
he says, when you were starting to draw and paint, did you do timed studies like in 30 minutes or in an hour or something like that?
Oh yeah, like when I was studying before, you mean like when I was beginning my career or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I was always timing my stuff and trying to get results fast because I think it's the nature of my personality.
Hmm.
I tend to get bored too quickly.
Yes.
So like I always admire people that can render an image for weeks or months or so. Uh, I cannot do it. I get bored. I want to do something else.
Mm.
So I developed a way of doing things quick because I don't want to spend the rest of my life in one image. But there's value to be the type of artist that spend a bunch of time. Uh, like for example, I don't think I'm suited for over complicated scenes and scenes with a bunch of characters, a bunch of things happening.
Hmm.
I think my approach works best with simple stuff like this, portraits and things like that. When you have to balance too many things at the same time, for me, it's very challenging. I think it's challenging for everyone, but
Yeah.
I tend to have more problem with more complex situations,
Yeah. I mean, at least you know where your limits are, or where you like, not maybe not limits, but you know sort of where you
Yeah,
struggle. I think that's important.
yeah, like we know what we are better at doing,
Hmm.
Some artists are very good at drawing complex stuff and like really taking their time to do every single detail, and this is very valuable,
Yeah.
but other people like me, they're better at doing quick stuff and like spitting out ideas and like doing sketches and whatever,
Hmm.
you know this is also valuable for production, right?
Yeah.
So if I need to, I don't know, do a bunch of these zombie heads for some reason, for a game or something, this is like 40 minutes now. This is already presentable as a concept, so I could do like a bunch of this in a day, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose being a concept art, there is value in putting something together quite quickly.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Vanta asked, "Is this a play on the Moai, which are the like Easter Island heads?" I don't.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I like the shape, this
Mm.
pointy shape. You can see like every time I'll draw like a random head, I draw like this for some reason. Not
Yeah.
not that pointy, but like the the backside straight and maybe a little curve like this. This will be my default head shape, flat on the back and curve on the front.
It's like it's kind of like when I was a kid. There's like the show Fairly Odd Parents, and I think their characters always had a flat back. Like the back of their heads was always just a straight line,
Yeah. Hmm.
if I'm remembering it right.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. But I like this idea of favoring one side.
Mm.
Yeah, instead of making the two sides uh, symmetrical.
Yeah.
It's nice when you favor one side to be bigger than the other.
Hmm.
Create movement is nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kayabetsu said like Candace from Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good example actually. I forgot about that. And Fairly Odd
I was
Parents has this shape
Mhm.
design too. Good. I'm glad I wasn't
Nice,
lying.
yeah. Mm. When I was younger, I liked more doing more like serious drawings
Mm.
and trying to make uh, like serious characters for fantasy worlds and things like that.
Yeah.
But now when I'm drawing for myself, I just want to draw stupid stuff.
Why do you think that was? Did you like do you think that no one would take you seriously enough if you didn't like if you just drew more silly fun
Well,
characters?
it's more like sometimes we change the way we think about stuff, like
Hmm.
the things we like, our personalities can change. And I started drawing things that are more funny looking
Yeah.
because, at least for me, it's more like the way I perceive the world and
Hmm.
the industry. Like uh, I like to see drawings like people that draw more serious stuff, but for me, I cannot take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Uh, for me, it's just like drawing is supposed to be fun. You know.
Hmm.
So I like drawing things that will make me laugh a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's no point in doing it if you don't find it fun. So
Yeah, some people really find fun on having things that look epic and
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, this can be appealing as well. I like seeing these kinds of images, but I
Mm.
don't have the patience to commit to doing images that are super complex and epic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would struggle with that too. I'm generally quite impatient, so I'd probably want to, you know, I'd probably want to do something quick, and as you said earlier, not spend like forever doing one big like epic masterpiece. I think I'd get bored.
Okay, let me try to apply the same idea we did in the eyeball there.
Mm.
Here, going to take a color, put in a multiply layer with this wiggly thing line. Just try to apply some texture to this.
I think this is the first time I've seen you use a brush that isn't in your usual like three usual three brushes.
Yeah, yeah, I don't use this too often. Actually.
Mm.
What is happening? Oh, it's the wrong planting mode. That's it.
Oh god, he's bleeding onto his face. No.
My eye. Okay, I can mask this.
Nice. Vander said it must be a cultural stigma. Most non-art people think cartoons are for kids, but when you look at comics in Japan, for example, they can have very adult topics in them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yes, of course.
I mean, you look at like Junji Ito, uh, and it's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't give that to a kid. Yeah. Checkered Cat says, I really love your shape design. Simplified cartoony shapes are more difficult to make appealing and not bland and boring.
Yeah, yeah, it's can be challenging.
Mm.
I think with shape design, we can uh, take from other artists and learn how they do it.
Yeah.
So you probably have some favorite artists uh, yourself, like, oh, I really enjoy the way this or that person do stuff. For example, oh, I love uh, the cartoon that you said. I don't remember the name in English. The that
Fa-
Godfathers
Fairly Odd Parents.
fairly. Yeah, yeah, because we call it Padrinhos Mágicos.
Yeah.
It's like magical godfathers or something like that.
Ah, okay.
I don't know. But like, oh, I really enjoy the shape language of that. Yeah, that's cool. You can use this as reference, and then, but I like the way other person do render, like, and you can pile up references, and you will find something that appeals to you. That is a amalgamation of a bunch of different stuff,
Yeah.
uh, which I think is what happened to me. It's like, oh, I like the render from an artist, but I don't like the drawing too much. I like the drawing from this other one. And also, there's things about what kind of themes appeal to you, right? What do you
Mhm.
think is interesting to draw? For example, I love robots and mecha designs and things like that, or
Yeah.
hard surface stuff, but it's not for me, like, not for drawing. I like organic stuff, organic shapes. I
Yeah.
want to bend stuff, make them look squishy. I don't know.
No, I think that makes sense. I think I like seeing like the mecha designs and everything. They always look really clean. All the lines are super straight and the rendering is normally real clean, so they're nice to
Yeah,
look at.
and
But
they look functional,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
They look like they could move. This is great, but it's not for me. Like I draw stuff that makes no sense. For example, this in 3D would probably don't make much sense. It will be kind of warped.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah, I tend not to care too much when I'm
mm,
drawing um, about the realism of it.
yeah,
Of course, we want to draw something that looks believable, that looks tangible. So you kind of see what is the material and what is the shape, the form of it.
hmm,
But having some kind of room to play is nice.
yeah. Uh, oh, we got a question. What's your most used brush if you only had to use one for a complete piece?
This one,
Oh, just like
this is my yeah.
I don't, yeah, you go.
Yeah, this is the most used one. But if I want to use my lasso technique, I would probably, yeah, it can be this one, but probably I would just soften it a little bit more to
Mm,
be more uh, soft in the edge, more soft. I think will
yeah,
be good. Softer edge, not full airbrush because it's
mm,
too soft. I
yeah.
have one that is harder edge. Also, I don't use too much, but it's like a
Oh,
harder
yeah,
edge
really.
ball thing.
Mm,
I don't use this too much, but sometimes it's also nice to play around with it.
yeah. Uh, Junji Ito is such a wholesome lad. He really is. I've seen interviews with him before. He just seems like such a nice dude.
Yes,
You'd never think
he
that.
draw very creepy stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say you'd never think that behind those eyes was someone that came up with some pretty traumatizing stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's nightmare fuel for sure.
Yeah. Um, Checkered cat, organic shapes are the best, even when you paint trees. Yeah, yeah. I mean, trees are
Yeah,
fairly organic anyway.
I love painting trees and rocks.
Mm,
Rocks are the best. Like just draw a interesting shape and render it. This is great.
yeah.
I could be a rock prop artist, I just draw rocks. Rock shapes and uh render them.
Yeah. You can't really go wrong, can you, really?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the fun part of drawing something that is organic because
Yeah.
you can say, oh, looks off in terms of perspective or proportion or something. Say, no.
It's meant to be
It's
like that.
like this guy have one arm that is bigger than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a zombie, whatever. you know?
Yeah. Rock on. Yeah, exactly. Very good. Nice job. Uh, Rocks, trees, and roots, 25 hours a day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are almost
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah. I was
Look
gonna
at
say,
time.
yeah, another minute or two. So, if anyone has any sort of last
Last question.
questions while we wrap up, then by all means, uh, ask away.
Please do.
Uh, hey, Mooncolony. Hello. What are some tips for choosing a cohesive color palette for a character design?
Mm, I think uh in general you will pick a main color and
Hmm.
then some complementary to that, like one or two colors that can be the most important, and if you add more, you have to tweak like how much they occupy in space and how saturated they are. I like painting with analogous colors. Will be like, oh, my main color here is purple, but I want to go a little bit to blue and a little bit to red, so painting with colors that are close to one another. And if I want to make something pop a little bit more, I go to opposite color, so something like green or yellow, to make these parts more interesting. For example, if I would select this and maybe remove this color, for example, making this the same hue as the other things, like purplish something. Yeah, could work, but it's not the same thing. I think having some color that kind of goes out a little bit of the main thing, it's nice. So like the eyes are a little bit yellow, right? The teeth also a little bit yellow, that contrasts with the purple. But you don't have to go super saturated also. If I want to, I can actually saturate my base color a little bit. For example, let me try to do this. If I want, I can do this. But if I do this with my main color, I don't want to do it with the accent color,
Right.
Try to avoid having two colors that are too different and too saturated at the same time. In general, if you have one that is more saturated, you kind of have to take the other one back a little bit. So I could do the opposite, which would be to have this more saturated, like, I don't know, or like this. This also looks interesting. It's a little bit too much. It kind of looks like he is like puking something.
Yeah.
But this is also interesting. Probably if I would continue doing this zombie, I would actually do this a little bit, tweak the colors to make them a little more interesting.
Yeah.
But this is a nice base, I would say, for what we are doing.
Okay, well,
so this is our rocket, very cute looking rocket, and this is our zombie.
Yeah, that's nice. We didn't get around to all the questions, so sorry guys, but if you do want to ask, then come into the Discord and you can always ask us questions in there. As I said, we're in there pretty much every day, so ask away. We love hearing from you guys, so please do. Damn, too late. Yeah, sorry, just a little bit, but
and there is also the next stream.
There is always the next stream. Yeah. Yeah, so tag along next time. You can see all of our upcoming streams in the Discord, so take a look there, hang around, and we will be we'll be raiding somebody, so we'll pick someone good for you to hang out with. Thank you, Leoni, for coming along and doing this for us. It's always a pleasure, and I'm glad we finally got to do it. I was looking forward to this one for a while. And thank you everybody in chat and all the subscribers and followers we got today. It's been great. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. So goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.